YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita. Welcome, and if you are a returning viewer, well, thank you all so much for the love and the continued support of my channel. Today's video, we're getting into my top boozy fragrances, okay? Listen, nothing says fall and winter like a good boozy accord or note in a scent. And I have some that will be sure to amaze, shock, turn heads, all of that, all right? So if that sounds like something you would like to hear more about, then I need you to just keep watching. Okay, you guys, so the first one up on this list is going to be from a house that is very new to me. I would look at these bottles on Instagram and think, oh my God, like, look at the packaging. I wonder what the juice is like, okay? And my good friend on this platform, Miss Jessie, sent me a decant from Argos, and this is Triumph Bacchus. And when I tell you, I was blown away by the quality and the smell of this fragrance. So Triumph of Bacchus is a tobacco, vanilla, warm, spicy fragrance, okay? But this thing is so smooth and beautiful and rich, and it turns quite creamy on my skin. This is number one on the Christmas list. I need a bottle of this, okay? So this is going to open with a very heady saffron. This saffron with the rum, I mean, together, it smells like leather in the opening. I almost thought there was leather in here, but the saffron calms down quite a bit, and oh my God, you start to get this white peach and this green apple that shine through. I have it on my skin and the blotter, but this fragrance is stunning, okay? If you thought that Harriet was too masculine for you, even though I feel like it's quite unisex, I feel like this one will be even easier for a woman to wear and appreciate. It is gorgeous, okay? You have the tobacco, but I feel like the fruits, they never quite leave me. When I wore this last night, I kind of got that beautiful peach throughout. Beautiful crisp green apple. You have some tobacco, you've got vanilla. Oh my God. I'm absolutely in love with this fragrance. The rum note, it's boozy, it's rum, but it's not overly boozy. So when you smell this, you're not going to automatically just be thrown off, you know, in that way that some boozy fragrances can throw you off. It is gorgeous. The rum smooths everything out so beautifully. And again, like, it turns creamy on my skin. I don't know if that's from the wood that is in here. It's sweet. The patchouli in here is done magically, because you know I'm not even a fan of patchouli, but everything is so well blended. It is super smooth. Some people compare this to Mancera's red tobacco. Never smelled it, don't need to, because I know the Mancera is not gonna give you a fragrance this smooth, period, okay? Period. And it doesn't have like that oudy quality of the Mancera fragrance. Like, this is a stunning tobacco scent. Get your nose on this, and I need me a full bottle. Miss Jessie, thank you for gifting me this decant, because I didn't expect to love it this much. Like, it is absolutely a star, and a beautiful, beautiful rum note featured here in this fragrance. Again, that is Triumph of Bacchus by Argos. All right, guys, so next up on this list is going to be from the house of M. Micallef, and this is Note Vanille. Talk about a beautiful, boozy vanilla that does not go overboard with the booziness, okay? Two types of dark liquor in here. We have a cognac and a rum in the base. So it is definitely a boozy fragrance, but the way it is blended, the way it is crafted, they put so much love and attention and, you know, and craftsmanship into these fragrances. They really, really do. You've got some floral notes in there, very citrusy top notes, but what you're going to get is a deliciously, you know, ambery, boozy vanilla. That is what this fragrance is in a nutshell. It's not a huge and loud projector, but it has, you know, I would say moderate sillage and longevity. And men seem to love this fragrance. Like, you're going to get compliments when you walk past someone and they catch a whiff of this fragrance. You're going to get a compliment off of Note Vanille. Just such an easy grab, such an easy wear. It is vanilla, but it doesn't get too sweet and sticky and cloying at all. The citruses, the florals, they keep it slightly fresh in a way that a lot of those sugary sweet boozy vanillas, you know, they kind of go into that territory. This one I find doesn't. This one, I feel like if you wanted to wear this year round, like a night out, and there's a breeze in the air in the spring and summer, you could still pull this off, okay? Beautiful, versatile, boozy vanilla. And that is Note Vanille by M. Micallef. All right, you guys, so next up on this list is going to be one of my favorite boozy scents. And you already knew this was probably gonna make it on here. This is Dolce Diablo by the House of Narcotica. Talk about a very, very addictive, boozy gourmand, okay? So it has apricots in the top and in the mid. So you have to like apricots to like this. Like, this is absolutely an apricot fragrance, but it has the most beautiful and delicious cacao note in there. So the way they have blended this, okay, the way that this smells, that it projects and performs, and it is all of the things. It is very sweet. It is very sweet, but I feel like the apricots in here, it gives it just a level of freshness to where it doesn't go off the charts with the sweetness and the stickiness. And we've got, I think, a honey and a white sugar, note in here. So it is very sweet. But when I say this is delicious, the booziness of it, it's there. It is up there, especially upon first spray. The booziness dies down quite a bit, but overall, this is still going to be quite a boozy fragrance. And this is like, whoo, fall and winter, you going out, you know, you got a dinner with a date, or you're going out to enjoy the nightlife. Like, this is when you pull Dolce Diablo out. The compliment factor, it is real. Men, women, this is, when I say right, smack dab in the center, unisex. Everyone needs to get their nose on this. If you love a cacao, if you love apricot, like, this is a no-brainer. Gorgeous, gorgeous gourmand fragrance. And again, that is Dolce Diablo by Narcotica. Okay, switching gears very briefly for a moment. Now, I know a lot of these are very fall winter, but Virgin Island Water, I cannot leave off this list because this is going to be more your spring, summer boozy fragrance. So you really don't see a lot of that unless they feature maybe like a gin or vodka note, you know, more the fresher boozy scents. But this one has a rum. And to me, when I smell this, it's like you're smelling a white rum, like you're literally on vacation. You have the green coconut in your hand. You're sipping, okay? But they have added a little bit of white rum to the mix. Like, this is gorgeous. I think there's hibiscus flower in here. Oh my God. The longevity on this is not that great. It is definitely a fresher scent. It's lighter. It wears beautifully in the heat. So clearly, you know, this is one you're going to have to decant, respray, but I feel like the scent is worth that. I feel like if they made like a beast mode version of this that really lasted, oh my goodness. Oh my God, I would just die. Like, this scent is gorgeous, and you want to smell delicious, boozy, but appropriate for hot heat. That is when you bring Virgin Island Water out. It is a beautiful scent by the House of Creed, and I cannot recommend this one enough for hot weather. So next one up on this list is going to be for my gourmand girls. Yes, Oriental Enigma is on the list. This is very oriental, okay? Very nutty. It has a very prominent and dominant hazelnut accord, all right? But it has saffron and it has rum. I wore this to work, and my coworker was like as soon as I got out the car, it was dark outside, very early morning. So I had to look. Now this is within an hour or two spraying it, so this thing was projecting like a beast. When went past me, blew it up his nose. He was like, "Oh, I smell cognac. I smell." He just started naming off notes. Listen, beautiful boozy gourmand fragrance. So the saffron is beautiful. It's well blended. That hazelnut is definitely, like, you have to like hazelnut to like this fragrance. So if that's something, if that's a note that really appeals to you, I think you would love this. It is sweetened with dates. So we have a whole like oriental vibe going on. Very sweet, but doesn't get too heavy and weigh you down, because like I said, dates, they usually keep things pretty uplifted throughout a fragrance. But again, very sweet, very hazelnutty, saffron popping. In the rum, you can smell it, you can pick it out. It is blended beautifully, and I absolutely love this fragrance. Harrods is probably going to be the best price. Joma Shop was carrying it. I don't know if they can restock it, you guys. I know that's what y'all waiting for. I know that's what you're waiting for. It was definitely the plug. Like, you could get a half price, but I don't know if they're going to get this back in stock. If you buy directly through Alexander J, this is a $330 fragrance. So save what you can. Dallas Babes, it's word on the street is the Scent Room is now carrying it. So I don't think it's any longer a Harrods exclusive. But if you have a Scent Room, pop on in there, test this on your skin. It's spicy, it's boozy, it is everything, and I absolutely love it. Oriental Enigma by Alexander J. So next one up on this list is going to be a cherry scent, and this one is Wet Cherry Liquor by Boho Boco. Now, if you have Lost Cherry, I don't think you need this. Like, they smell similar but different, and this performs a lot better to me. Like, I smell this throughout the day as I wear it, and I love the way this smells over Lost Cherry. I don't know, like, my nose just didn't quite get the love that so many people have for that fragrance, and maybe it's just me and on my skin, I don't know, but I rather enjoy Wet Cherry Liquor. It is a very boozy, this is almost like a cherry brandy, boozy, sweet, indulgent, you know, dark cherry scent. It has a sour cherry, and it's gorgeous. What can I say? Like, this layers beautifully with anything you want to bring out a cherry fragrance. It just blends right on in. And again, like I said, I love it because it has wonderful performance on my skin and clothes. And when I want to smell like a cherry bomb, like, this is what I'm pulling for. Beautifully executed cherry scent. And again, Wet Cherry Liquor by Boho Boco. So next up on the list is going to be the rose that's really, like, it's having a moment in my collection. Dom Rosa. This was a slow burner. Like, I tried Dom Rosa from the recommendation of the fabulous Judah Rose. She has a much more advanced nose than I do, but she would rave very early on in her channel about this very different metallic, you know, sparkling rose, and I finally decided to purchase it a couple months ago, and it was very, very woody to me when I first, you know, would wear it and sample it, but it grew on me like a lot. When I tell you, this is the most unique, beautiful champagne rose. The champagne, it is bubbling over, okay? It is popping corks, it is everything, and this, I feel like, is a very unique, special rose. It is quite citrusy, like, which is, I'm sure, where most of the Champagne Accord is coming from, that pomelo, but it's a little aldehydic, it's a little citrusy, and then it's contrasted with this very, very woody base. So I think this has got vetiver, it's got cedar, it's got agarwood, gaiac wood, I'm sorry, not agarwood. So it's very woody, very, very woody base, which to me is what makes it very unisex, okay? Some women may smell this, they may think it's perfectly feminine. Some may smell this, it may smell masculine. To me, I don't get as much of a woody presence as I did when I first started to experience this fragrance. the most beautiful champagne note, period. I've smelled other fragrances. I have another one in here in my collection with a champagne note, but it does not compare to the champagne in this particular fragrance. It is sparkling, it's uplifting, like I said, and it is like, I feel like this is more of like a special occasion rose. I don't know. What are your thoughts? If you smelled it, have you experienced it? I feel like if you want to stun, if you want to turn heads, make that good impression, Dom Rosa is the rose you want. Some people, they don't even like rose, okay? They love Dom Rosa. So definitely one that would be a risky blind buy. I would absolutely suggest you getting your nose on this one first. The pomelo may be too much for you. The woody base may be too much for you. So definitely a try before you buy. But if you want a unique rose, like, look no further. Look no further. And this layers beautifully with Delina, okay? Exclusive. If you have them both, try them both together because I think they pair phenomenally. All right, again, that is Dom Rosa by the House of Liquide Imaginaire. All right, you guys, so the last one on this list, last but not least, now you know I was not gonna leave Black Phantom off this list. This is a very, very dark, deep, like coffee, chocolate, sweet. It's all of the things, but it is also quite boozy. You have a rum note in here that does not quit. The caramel comes in, the sugar cane, the almond. It's just absolutely irresistible. If you want to smell irresistible for a date night, this is what you're pulling out. This may lean too masculine for some women. So you definitely need to try, because the coffee in here and the dark chocolate, that chocolate is dark. This is a very dark, bitter chocolate. The coffee in here, it is very dark. This is not a creamy coffee experience like a latte. This is dark coffee. This is caramel. This is dark, bitter, like a bitter dark chocolate. And all of those components can make it lean a little masculine. I think that this is a very dark, sexy, unisex gourmand. So that is my take. The rum, okay? The rum in here makes it so sensual and irresistible. It's so smooth. This is such a smooth fragrance. The caramel just, it comes in and sweetens everything up. So it is a very, very sweet gourmand, but again, quite unisex, okay? If you have a boo, a bae, he absolutely needs to get this in his collection. If y'all are going out, okay, y'all got a little party to go to, y'all trying to stun, everyone in the room will be turning around asking, who is that guy, okay? You wearing it, who is that girl? The must-have boozy fragrance, in my opinion, for fall and winter, all right? Again, that is Black Phantom, a classic by Kilian. All right, you guys, so that is our video for today. Drop me a comment below. Let me know 3 of your favorite boozy fragrances. What are you gonna be pulling out this fall and winter, honey, so you can smell like a whole party up in here, all right? Also, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Make sure notification bell is turned on to all. And last but not least, leave this video a big thumbs up if you found any value in the content. It has been real. I love you all, and I will catch you on the next one.